What's up, gang? It's your boy. Let's do this, man. Well, I'm back with another podcast, and it's been a while. But as y'all know, y'all already know, I was tapping into vacationing. Now I'm back. But of course, your boy got to handle business to keep the lights on. But let's dive right into this. It's Milk TV. A lot of y'all may not know who he is, but I'm going to expose this dude because I just ran across this dude because I actually know who he is. So this is a white boy, privileged, and I say that because he is acting as if he's black or if he's down or he's been around or whatnot. He's claiming to be from Sevenfold Hoover, which a lot of enemies, they are known for snoovers, as y'all know the mentally challenged guy named C-Mac that's on here, the one that I visit his girl's, you know, bedroom while he was away locked up doing his little time. But that's another video. But again, so anyway, I'm gonna take y'all back on the journey real quick. I'm not gonna be before y'all too long. So let's dig in and let's dive right into this. You dig what I'm talking about? So let's jump right in, right? Just like you jumping into a swimming pool on a hot day, and it's hot right now. So make sure y'all got the air conditioners turned up and make sure you got money in your pocket because it costs, like a boss. So let's dive right in. So anyway, this fabricator, he has created something claiming to be from a set off of Fig in Vermont in the city of LA, which we all know where the notorious gang members resides at. And around over there, there's gangs such as you have 54 Hoovers, and then you have the Southsiders, which is over there, the 18th Street and whatnot, and what have you, and a lot of other gangs that's circulating around throughout that area. So he claimed to be from over there, but he's actually from Moreno Valley. I actually know his big brother named Big Wolf from Sheila Block, right? How I ran into him is that when I was going back and forth to LA, and then I ran across the city called Moreno Valley, and I was like, oh, okay. And so met a couple of females there, doing my thing out there, ran across him, and he was a white boy, but he was down. He was cool. He like hit me up. I hit him back up, and he was like I said, he a real banger. He was really about that life, and so we became real tight, and we would kick it and so forth. And I became a big commodity of his family. Met his mother, his other little brother, and then which is Milk, which is his little brother, Little Wolfie. At the time, he was Little Wolfie. And this dude was, and I must say about you, Milk, you were, you smoke crack, and that's what kind of like made me like, whoa, like this dude is like, you know what I mean? Just at 9 years old, 10 years old, smoking crack. And I'm like, wow, he doing the most, breaking into houses. Dude was a bad kid, smoking cigarettes and all that. And I remember he used to be like, hey, what's up, cuz? What's up, cuz? And dude was down, but he get a lot of that from his brother. But Little Wolfie was wild. And I took him up under my wing. Milk, you know exactly this story. You know exactly how it went down. And, I had you, up under my wing, doing things, and we were out there with it. And like I told you, you can't be smoking that stuff, so you smoking the bud and stuff. And Woofy and him was very disrespectful to his mother. I used to tell him, don't disrespect your moms like that. And me and his moms were really cool. She was cool folks, she was really took a liking to me because, like she said, I appreciate you coming around because you have my sons to kind of respect me, because I ain't with disrespecting your mothers and so forth. And they would just talk to her crazy. But we did all kind of stuff up in Big Wolfie's room, have females up in there. We did the most up there. And but Little Wolfie, he was like a chattel. Basically, he just basically wanted to be a part of something, just seeing what his brothers did in the environment and so forth, because Moreno Valley was a small place at the time, which is called Baby LA now, because a lot of gangs are moved out there and so forth. But at this time, this is where a lot of gang members were starting to come out that way and so forth. And so, they knew I was with the business and whatnot, so they gravitated to me and so forth and so on. But I know the whole background of this kid and the fabrication that he is making right now. And just looking back on some of the videos, I'm like, wow, This is not his life. This is not where he come from. This is not all who he is and so forth. And isn't it ironic that in some of his videos, he never showed you being in his hood and the things that when you see from these other gang members and what they showcase in their hood and their homeboys and all that, he can't give you that type of information because he don't know about the type of information because it's all fabricated. Now, what I can say, he's been around a lot of black people. He has the vibe of one, you know what I mean? Seeing that so earlier, who he was and being so young. And that's just the person who he was, just like his brother Big Wolfie. And I respect Big Wolfie to this day. I have not ran into Big Wolfie. It's been ages. Now, maybe you have eventually made your way to LA, and maybe you're from it, but I doubt it. But the reason why I'm exposing it, because you're not letting people know the truth upon who you really are and where you come from and what you were really about. You know, a lot of people get on here, try to fabricate their life because they want a piece of the pie. And when they see that it's working, they continue to lie. And that, in your case, that's something that is being done now within which the lies that you're telling and the image that you're putting out. Because I know you, and I know what you've done, and I know what you're capable of. But then again, I know the type of background where you come from. I know your mother. I know your other little brother. I know your big brother. And I know the things that you were into and the things that you were trying to fabricate, because you were mainly just looking up to those that are around you that were black, and you tried to imitate that because at some point you tried to be like me. So for you to sit up here to get on here and have people thinking and then reading the comments, just like you got these people so gullible, and people believe anything today. You know what I mean? So the reason why I want to speak up and say something, because it's like, look, don't try to portray something that you know that you are not, because people out here really live that lifestyle and whatnot. So again, you know, I know a lot of people gonna try to come at me, but again, like I say, I got the proof. You know what I mean? I can back up what I say, and he'll know. You know what I mean? Soon as this video get around to him, he automatically gonna know who this is. He automatically gonna know what's happening, because he gonna know I know the background. You know what I mean? So, and he gonna know, wow, how did he know this information if he don't know me or whatnot? So he know what it is and so forth. So it's MILKTV. Come on, man. Quit playing the game. You know what I mean? You ran across somebody that finally know who you are, and I'm gonna put you on blast like you put other people on blast. So this is my reaction video to the lies that you putting out. You already know what time it is, and you know what it is. You know exactly who I am. You did? Yeah. So it is what it is, and I said what I said. So guess what, man? Tap in with your boy. Let's do this. You already know what time it is into the Let's Do This game. You already know what's happening, man. Keep the name circulating. Keep the game in rotation, man. You know what I mean? Keep the block hot, man. Let them know what's happening. You know what I mean? I know GTA is dry like the weather, but hey, you dig? Hey, you don't need me to keep the gang alive. You know what I mean? When I tap in, but just know that I love y'all. You know what I mean? And stay supporting, man, and stay active, man, and keep them seeds racking, man, and keep them females to the back like a rag in the left pocket. You know what I mean? So, and for Milk, it's the left pocket, not the right. You know what I mean? In case one day you decide to try to wear a rag and just try to make a video about it. It's your boy. Let's do this. I'm tapping out.